Imagine waking up one day to discover the world as you knew it has vanished. The bustling cities, the laughter-filled parks, the mundane 9-to-5 grind, all replaced by an eerie silence. Welcome to the new reality, a world in ruins, a planet plunged into chaos. A mysterious virus, as insidious as it is deadly, has swept across the globe, turning the living into the undead. The virus doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about age, race, or status. It simply transforms its host into a ravenous creature devoid of humanity, driven by an insatiable hunger for flesh. This is the world we now find ourselves in, a once thriving civilization, now a dystopian nightmare. The streets are no longer filled with the hum of daily life, but with the guttural growls of the undead. The once towering skyscrapers stand as hollowed-out skeletons, a haunting testament to a time long gone. But amidst this devastation, there is a glimmer of hope. A group of survivors, bound together not by choice but by necessity. Each one carries their own burden, their own story of loss and survival. At the helm of this motley crew is Sarah, a woman of iron will and unwavering resilience. Once an ordinary woman, she has now become a beacon of hope, a rallying point for those struggling to survive. Sarah and her group navigate the treacherous streets of their city, a city that was once a beacon of prosperity and progress, now a labyrinth of death. They tread lightly, always alert, always aware, for danger lurks around every corner. Each step they take, each breath they draw is a testament to their will to survive, their determination to keep going, to not give in to the darkness that surrounds them. In this new world, survival is the only thing that matters. The once familiar streets have become a labyrinth of death, teeming with the undead. In the face of chaos, leadership is a beacon of hope. But what happens when that beacon starts to flicker? In the heart of the apocalypse, the struggle for survival is not just against the undead. The real test lies within the confines of the group of survivors, where a power struggle threatens to shatter their unity. The brave and resilient Sarah, who had been leading the group, now finds her authority challenged. A former police officer, Marcus, steps forward, haunted by his past and driven by the desperate need to regain control in a world where order has been replaced by chaos. The tension escalates, the air thick with unspoken words and unfulfilled promises. Between Sarah's unwavering resolve and Marcus's fierce determination, a clash of wills ensues, the threat of division looming over the group like a storm cloud. In the midst of it all, trust, once a given, now becomes a rare commodity, as rare as the moments of calm in their turbulent existence. Parallel to this struggle for leadership, another battle unfolds. Eleanor, a mother caught in the throes of the apocalypse, fights tirelessly to protect her son Ethan. Her struggle is not just against the undead that lurk around every corner, but also against the fear and uncertainty that threatens to consume her. She must find a way to maintain hope while shielding Ethan from the gruesome realities of their new world. The dynamics within the group are shifting, the bonds once solid now being tested. Each decision, each action carries the weight of survival. The lines between friend and foe blur, and in the world of the undead, trust becomes as scarce as safety. Loyalties are questioned, alliances threatened, and in this grim dance of survival, every step could be a misstep, every choice a potential downfall. In the world of the undead, trust is as scarce as safety. Even within a group, survival becomes a solitary game. In the ruins of the old world, fear takes a new name, the Whispering Dark. The remnants of civilization stand as silent witnesses to this new form of terror, more insidious than the undead themselves. The survivors, our band of unlikely heroes, are no strangers to fear. But this is different. The Whispering Dark is more than just a name. It's a specter, a phantom, a haunting presence that sends shivers down their spines and fills their nights with dread. Paranoia, like a persistent fog, seeps into the cracks of their fragile alliance. Trust, once their strongest bond, is now as brittle as the burned-out buildings that surround them. The Whispering Dark is not merely a threat, it's a wedge, a splintering force that threatens to shatter their unity. But amidst this turmoil, one figure emerges from the shadows. Sophia, a medical student by training, a survivor by necessity. Sophia, with her scalpel-sharp mind, begins to piece together the puzzle that is the Whispering Dark. Her investigations, driven by fear yet fueled by determination, lead her down a path of chilling discoveries. The Whispering Dark is not just a myth, not just a ghost story to keep the children from wandering off into the night. It's real, it's here, and it's malevolent.
Sophia's revelations send a shockwave through the group. This is not just about survival anymore, it's about understanding their enemy, about confronting the unknown. The whispering dark, once a whisper, now roars in their ears, a constant reminder of the danger that lurks in the shadows. But as our survivors stand on the edge of despair, they find strength in their shared fear. Paranoia, once a divider, becomes a unifier. The whispering dark, once a sinister threat, becomes a common enemy. And in the face of this shared enemy, they find the courage to confront not just the undead, but their deepest fears. As the whispering dark's presence looms, the survivors are forced to confront not only the undead, but also their deepest fears.
The road to salvation is paved with nightmares, but as the dawn breaks, the survivors press on, their hope undying. As we traverse into the second season, our band of survivors embarks on a perilous expedition to find sanctuary amidst the undead apocalypse. Along this harrowing journey, they cross paths with other survivors, each bearing their own tales of loss and survival, adding more layers to this complex tapestry of human resilience. The enigma of the whispering dark unravels, casting a chilling shadow over their quest. Eleanor's nightmares grow more intense, cryptic visions that seem to hold the key to their fate. And as they reach the precipice of their journey, a final confrontation awaits, a test of alliances, sacrifices, and the very essence of their humanity. In the face of despair, the survivors learn a valuable lesson. Humanity's spirit is as resilient as it is fragile.